Is it too late to start over or do anything different when you're 40? I would say the answer is no, and Gary Vee agrees with me.
All right, so we're going to watch this quick clip.
If you're turning 40, or if you're about to turn 40, or if you just turned 40, and you don't understand that you are still a baby, you're making a huge mistake. Change your perspective and change your life.
Yeah, I agree. You're just a baby.
Right. You're really just a baby. And, if you think that you don't have enough time, just think about people that, of course, we know you can go at any time. That's a fact.
Yeah.
But what if, you're 40 and you have until you're 90 or 100? Or what if you get further on along in life and you realize that, man, I had so much more time that I could have at least tried something new and you didn't. So, it's never too late to start. Because for me, I know, I always tell him, I'm going to pivot as many times as I need to until I'm living the experience that I want, because I would rather try something and fail than regret not trying. I think that's even worse. What do you think?
I think so. I saw something I think last week or something talking about, you're not Colonel Sanders. You got to get it done now. And I was like, well, people are doing things a lot later in life. And when you see all those people that reach success later, because look at Sam Jackson as an actor. He's been 50 for probably 80 years. Same thing with Morgan Freeman. I don't know if those people were ever young. And so you can start over. And like she's saying, you want to keep starting over and starting. Well, it doesn't feel good to start over all the time. But you want to give yourself enough runway to keep going so that you can reach what you're striving for. You don't want to, if something's not working, exit out. Mm-hmm. Try something else. And then if that doesn't work, X that out. Keep going. And it might look awkward to people on the outside looking in. That's none of their business. It's your world.
Mm-hmm. And if you're going off of some imaginary timeline, then you have to stop and think, who made that timeline up in the first place? We are always, a lot of us have been driven by these timelines of, I need to do this by this age, this by this age, and if I don't meet that milestone, then that means I failed. So, we just got married at 41. A lot of our friends were married right after college. So you're getting married at 22, 23 years old. Some of those marriages have lasted and some have not. Some, people had babies in their teenage years or in their 20s. But that doesn't mean that, just because we want to have kids later in life, or a lot of people are having kids later in life, that doesn't mean that you failed in some way. I just strongly believe that everyone is on their own timeline. And you have to trust that.
Yep. And you got to stop comparing yourself to anyone else. Mm-hmm. The only person you should compare yourself to is the person you saw yesterday in the mirror.
Yeah.
And you should look in the mirror. That way you get an accurate scale of how you're looking. Some people look like they hadn't looked in the mirror in quite a few years. So, hey.
Yeah. But we wanted to just share this reminder with you guys. It's never too late to start or start over or pivot. It's really up to you. You can either keep living the same experience even though it's one that you don't like, or you can just have the courage and be brave and try something new. I always feel like if you don't like it, go back to what you were doing before. No harm, no foul.
You can start over at any time.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's all for today. We will see you guys tomorrow, and we'll be starting our whole sharing of the gamification process tomorrow, so make sure you come back. Bye.
Toodles.